What is up, guys? Magical Habit here, and today bringing you another WMD game. I'm not gonna be talking so much about the gameplay, but more about strategies. I was gonna try to do this with a friend, just in like a private match to show you better, but I think, well, since my other friend isn't online, my only option really is to choose a gameplay, and I have like 3 of them on WMD, and the lag is still fucking up. I'm just gonna say that now, but as you see, I run up inside this middle building, and the middle building is really, I would say, essential into doing good on this map. No matter where you spawn, I would say try to take over the middle building. That is one of the things I always do first, and it will get you a lot of kills because of all the windows you can see completely about 160 degrees behind you, and people will try to run inside of the house. And if you plant a motion sensor right inside the door in front of me, right where I'm looking, right in front of me, like the door that I'm standing at right now, yeah, if you plant a motion sensor right next to the door, you can sort of observe the right side of the the left side of the building, the left side, because I'm on the left side. You can pretty much observe that and those stairs, and then you can just pretty much watch over on the right side of the building. And really, that's basically all that's to it. And you don't want to try to stay in one window for too long. Some people may call this camping, but this is not camping. This is more like patrolling and owning an area that is that will basically see. I plant the motion sensor, but it's owning an area that will benefit you. And since it's sort of a large area, you would basically just patrol it. Like, you literally have to in order to take it over. But you see, I got one guy in here with me, so he's kind of helping me, you know, sort of watching some of the windows. But it may not seem like you're gonna get many kills, but you can watch the C spawn from 2 sides, and people will run down the middle, so you can watch them from there in 2 different windows. You can watch the little hangar warehouse area, the over to my left right now. You can watch that through a window, and you got 2 staircases that you can watch, like that people will try to run through and get you from. But it is kind of slow paced sometimes if many people aren't out in the open, you know. So right here, this is why I jumped out the window and sort of rushed back into like the closest spawn, which is the A spawn, I think. Yes, I believe this is the A spawn, or B demolition. I think this is B2. I'm not even sure. I don't really play domination on WMD much. For domination, WMD doesn't come up too often. But the spot that I am at right now, or that I was, the little broken wall building, people usually run to that. So if you take over the middle building, you can see like you can see the little wall area from the window over by the left side of the staircase, the one where I plant my motion sensor. That staircase, you can see through from over there, and you can definitely pick up like a lot of kills. And it definitely does work. Trust me, I have multiple gameplays where I do that, and in all of them you'll basically see me do the same thing. I will run and capture the middle building, and right here I get the chopper gunner. I actually get 2 chopper gunners this game. This is a good game. It is good. I get 2 chopper gunners, and man, I pull out a good score kills wise, but I do die a lot, as you will see when I speed it up. But enough about the gameplay. I want to talk more about the strategy. Fucking more lag. But now you see that I come back to this area, and I look over in that window, because people do tend to camp there to watch over this area that I'm at now. And usually if you just run back here, you can sort of see them. Like right where I am, you can just sort of see them. People do go inside this little warehouse. I guess you would call it a warehouse a lot. And as you see, I go up here to check. No one's here. And if you do plant a claymore there, you can do successful with it. Like, people will run into it. And as you see, I come back to this middle building because there's enemies in it, and I attempt to take it back, but I kind of die from dual wield macros, I think, or the last pistol you get. I don't even know what the name of it is. But you see this guy up there, and I get him through the wall. Wasn't even using harden. But really, that's all that to it for WMD. I don't know too much about like the side of the map that I'm approaching. It's actually sort of it's to my left now, where my team is spawning, not where the enemies are. But and also, this is just like a general tip. I would recommend Sleight of Hand Pro because you get the aimed out sight faster, which means you get the first shot off and you get a quicker reload. So if you can manage those two and use them wisely, you can definitely do good. But as you see, I'm coming to this window, and I'm looking for people because as you see, so you can pretty much see all around you from this building, which is why I love taking it over. And if you do not have it, you will probably be getting killed. It's not really, as you see, people are running through there, and I pick up one guy, the little broken wall. It is a good strategy to use because people do go there quite often, and they go there a lot. And that's basically their way of getting across the map. They run through there. They don't like going around. They just run through there, cut through the middle. They either keep going, they go inside the building to the right, or they go to the building on their left and go around to the other side of the map that I'm not on right now. But as you see, I do it again because I'm not picking up many kills. I jump off, and I like that little thing right there, just pull my magnum and knife some guy. But I jump off and go back in there. And as you see, I got my chopper gunner. But these guys were planting claymores up the ass. These guys were like wanting to cock block you. And right here, I get freaking chopper gunner blocked. I get cock blocked, gunner blocked, chopper blocked. And I kind of die a lot. And this is the reason why I died, is because I was just trying to call it in. I didn't really want to get too many kills. But as you see, I just keep dying. Run back to the same place. And what I would recommend, if you die in one place, approach that place with caution. That's really the advice that I have to you. Like, approach it in caution, especially in WMD, because people will set up shop, they will plant claymores, they'll be looking at the door, they'll be camping, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm teaching you here, it isn't, or I'm probably not teaching you anything new, but it isn't camping, it's more like patrolling. So that's really all I have right now, guys. So I'll be back with more strategies for different maps, but guys, stay cool.